and AJ McQueen. Welcome to KTSU and the All New Vibe. DJ Michele McKnight. I am beyond humbled to be in the studio with you today. You know, artists these days, they make us do a lot of things, right cheek, left cheek, and, take us to church. But you going to make me, go and soak in light some incense and candles and meditate on life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And love yourself and forgive yourself and reflective energy. You know what I mean? That's what we on.
Yeah. And elevation. Elevation has been the word for 2024, at least for me, even for the vibe too. Yeah. I wrote this down this morning, and it wasn't in preparation for this interview. Speak with intentionality, not just to be heard.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
I feel like if you don't have intentions when you speak while you're speaking, you know what I mean? Like, what are these words about to do?
You're not originally from Houston. It's St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah.
I know a few people who made it out of there. Thank God for that.
It's not a place where many do. And I thank God so much, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why everything I do. And then, growing up how I grew up and, getting shot young, like all those things, like, I look at life like this is my second chance life anyway. So I live it like that.
What came first for you? Was it poetry or was it music?
Definitely poetry. I didn't have the luxury of like game consoles, and I grew up in a very dysfunctional household, so I didn't have the luxury of even outside a lot of times. So it caused you to go inward, and so while it's become an art form, it literally was just a trauma response. I don't know if you've probably seen American Dream with the Jacksons and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of people don't understand how a kid can become friends with a rat. I get it, shit. Me and the roaches was almost homies. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up that poor. So writing, this was my escape. It was my art. It was my PlayStation.
Some artists will say that the music doesn't always have to be that deep, but it's almost it almost translates through your music that you feel as though you have a duty and a responsibility. Is that right?
Yeah, it's responsibility. I mean, but who are we to change the goalposts of what music's supposed to mean? Like, music, especially hip hop, started as a messaging art form, anyways. So, what we need to be questioning is who moved it. You know what I'm saying? Who watered it down? Who took messaging out of it? Who took the depth?
So, in your creative process, you don't really do a lot of fabricating. Is everything for you? Like, is that drawn from your actual experiences?
99.8%. Yeah. The rest of it is me.
What you want to happen.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like
that.
but a lot of it is that it's my real life, my real experiences, and prior to that, I used to attempt to create, right, and talk about these different situations that have not happened, or just make songs just to make songs, and it never would permeate the way that my music does now. You know what I mean? And I don't even look at my music as being necessarily deep, because I got music that feel like a great time.
You don't feel like your music is deep, really?
I don't go into the booth or go into the studio and like, I need to make a deep song today. Like, I never have done that. You heard me? Like, I go in there and
it's not like I need to pay these bills today.
Right? Like I don't even be knowing that that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to the people, you heard me respond that way. Like, Sit Yourself Down was my song. Sit Yourself Down was me. It was just a song. It was just how I felt.
Well, when I listened to it, it didn't sound like the ancestors. It sounded like my mom. Like, you really, and it doesn't even sound like something, I'm hearing in my head. It sounds like something she said to me last week. Like,
that's powerful.
You need to take a break, and you need to really sit down, because it's something I want to say. I think it was that song. You said something. It's easy for people to gas you up or something
it's
when
easy for people to gaslight you if you out here living on E.
That's wild. Yeah.
That's a crazy bar, huh?
It is.
That's wild. No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't even be knowing until I hear it back, because this is really just free flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thank God for it. And then when I hear it back, I'll be like, that's crazy.
Right. Would you say day one that you relocated to Houston that your life started to change?
In retrospect, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I came here, like, I wasn't even healed fully from getting shot. You know what I mean? Like, I came here wrapped up in bandages and crutches at the airport and all the things. So I moved in with a family that took me in, you know what I'm saying, the Johnsons, and they gave me a tape recorder. and I started rapping on tape recorder.
Wow.
And it was poetry because it wasn't, I wasn't counting bars and courses and hooks and verses and all that. It was just my thoughts.
I have to ask you because you got a lot of artillery over here. Can we show some of that?
Yeah, you have a Sankofa bird. A Sankofa means to go and retrieve. To go, get the information, go get the knowledge, and then come back, you know what I'm saying, get your people. Or go liberate and then come back. And, you know what I mean? So go and retrieve. You got Black Pearl right here. The blackness. Blackness is always important.
Period.
Tiger's blood, you know what I mean? King Tut, and you got some jade. You got an Ankh, some identify, with a cross, you know what I'm saying? I think the cross is definitely a piece of life, but to me, it doesn't tell the whole story of God. I think it's very patriarchal. You know what I'm saying? I think the Ankh represents the feminine and the masculine energy of God, and then the circle is the eternal life and how it goes around. So, and then Tree of Life, and then the African turtle.
Something about your hands make me think that you sit down and do pottery all day.
People be saying all the time, but look, if you look closely, you're gonna see all these marks from all that weight I be throwing around at the gym. You're like, I could slap box the Hulk and my hands could be bleeding and everything. It's gonna go right back to pottery.
Outside of your music, where else do you get your therapy? I know you said God saved your life. And obviously the gym, but what else would you say grounds you?
Literal therapy. You know what I'm saying? I promote talking to somebody. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I definitely promote it. Like,
tell these kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Child.
Like I promote that. Like not too long ago, I went to the park and rolled down a hill. And it was amazing. Like, I'm talking about, like, a big old hill.
I'm here
like,
for it.
I needed that. Like, as a grown man, I needed that. You change how you eat. You change how you think. So, fruits and vegetables, I feel it's therapy. You know what I mean? Cold plunging.
Yeah.
I love cold plunging. You know what I'm saying? Like, and community, I think it's all therapeutic, it changes your morale, your stress levels when you're actually around the right people that reflect you, where you don't feel like you got a code switch, where you don't feel like you got to be your best self to go around these people, where you don't feel like you have to lie, you don't feel like you have to not express your true emotions. Like, all that is contributing to your mental health or your lack thereof. So I like to do all those things.
Well, let's talk about the new single.
Mm-hmm.
Who you attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your style?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I'm a millennial. I'll say these Gen Zers, though. A lot of people like to jump on the bandwagon. What's your sign?
Oh, yes.
First thing in conversation, because they've just made up in their mind, I'm not dealing with no Cancers. I'm not dealing with no Capricorns. But I love this record.
Thank you. That song, it came from an Instagram live one day, because I always get asked that question. Like, what's your sign? What's your sign? What's your sign? And are you single? I get asked that all the time. Are you single? And I love
Are you single, AJ?
You
say you get asked all the time. You didn't say whether or not you answer the question.
I ain't single. I'm an album. That's what I be telling people. I'm a whole album. I'm a compilation.
I'm gonna use that for now.
I ain't single. I'm an album.
I'm not single. I'm a catalog.
You know what I'm saying? It's more complicated. No, but I'm single, and I say that with pride. I used to think that single was a curse, but I've been single for over a year, and it's been the best part of my self-love journey. I do enjoy companionship and partnership and all the things, right? But as a man, I needed to gather myself. You know what I'm saying? Sit myself down. So on a live one day, I was asked that, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm witty. I get perceived as like a super deep. I like to keep things light. I like to laugh. I like to all that. So on live, they said, "What's your sign?" I said, "God." You know what I mean? And I was just saying, like, God gives me signs. So if God say it's up, then it's up.
Can we do like a freestyle, like in the studio right now?
God.
I actually had my homie DJ T Gray send me something. I was like, man, we need something like that's like very serene. But then since it's gonna be on KTSU, like mixing a little sort of jazz vibe. And I just want to know. I mean, if you say no, you say no. Like, I can't say nothing about that. But if you're down for it, no pressure.
Play the beat.
Yeah, let's play
what you got.
Let's see if I can pull it out.
I don't even be freestyling.
But it's
thing.
like, but not even. Let me not say freestyle. Like, can we just? I don't know.
Oh, you
like,
just play
some
it.
prosthetics,
We heard.
We here now.
Push
That's
that.
what you saw her.
Yeah,
ask.
I already know. Push that button, love. We heard.
I think you'll like the beat. Hold on, especially when it goes into the breakdown. We having a good time
We
right
having
now,
a great
right?
time.
We're not conforming to any standards. No feels. I want you to be yourself, AJ.
She said, "Be yourself." I free myself. I mean, but I charge for this. I mean, I work hard for this. I serve God for this. I mean, it ain't confidence, it's confidence. I'm sitting in the seat. Everything I say is so elite. I'm sitting on a stool, grounding on my feet. I mean, I'm grounding my feet. I like that we meet. I like who you be. I like that it's me. I mean, I like that you. I like that you true. I stick to your code. You something like glue. I mean, everything poetic. Freestyle off the top. After this, I might forget it. Everything poetic. All right. I mean,
Hey!
look, walked up in the room. I know you felt the gloom, cause everything I do, I bloom. I mean, I'm flowering. I smell so good, cause I be showering in God glory. Interview. After that, she like, I'm into you.
Okay.
It's God's will like an interlude. Get it? It's God's will like an interlude. I pause for a little, cause that's the interlude. I'm into eating plants. I heard you into food. I into moves that's different. I mean, everything I say, I like to flow with it. They threw dirt, they threw shade, but still I grow with it. I go get it, and then I give it away. Then I go pray, and I ain't got it right. Everything I recite is so enlightened. We can cut off the lights, and I'm still in light. It's bright. Everything I say is prolific, cause I'm so gifted. Wrap me up, cause she like my presence. She might get her present. Okay. All right. To a higher level, I'll talk to God. I don't even talk to devils. Dig up under, might grab a shovel. Raise up the bass, raise up the treble. Everything I say is so. It's quotable. It's notable. Flow with the relationship because it's floatable. Relationship floatable. I ain't gonna crash. I ain't gonna flash. Everything I say, futuristic past. Yeah. Running in fields, storming my past. But see, I'm running past my past. I mean, I'm running past the flash. It's all the camera. Yeah, she like the stamina. Yeah, the flow of water. Put it in a canister. Yeah, you need a banner. Hang over the banister. No, I ain't no amateur.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm prolific. Yeah, they throw shade, they throw dirt, but then I grow with it. She called me a hustler because I go get it. I mean, I know with it. I mean, yeah. It's just you, shit, rapping on the mic up in TSU. I mean, it's just you. I mean, I'm freestyling up her at TSU.
Talking about you don't freestyle. Why we just made a whole record? See how long that beat was.
I don't really freestyle.
Boy, bye. We just made a whole song. Y'all think that?
Oh my God. Like, people.
And you was feeling it while you were like, yeah, I did that. Like, I did that shit.
I don't even be let. But see, that's how you know I gotta fuck with you. And you have great energy, by the way. That's why that happened. Cause they be wanting me to do that. I'm an artist, so sometimes I have to. You know, we have nerves, we have anxiety, so we gotta feel safe too. So me freestyling is more of a compliment to your energy.
Oh, I'll take that. So what's next? What we doing, AJ?
So, Sorry Mom's Distracted, the deluxe is coming out. I got some great records on there. I got a record with my homie D Smoke is fire. I got a song with Susan Curl. She just won that Grammy with PJ Morton. She's from Houston as well. It's fire. What else I got? I got the joint with Propane. It's fire. And then I just today before I came here, people thought the tour was over, but I went ahead and announced an extension.
I did, and I was gonna say because this is the first tour, right?
No, this is the second tour.
Second tour, okay.
I toured in June, 10 days, was amazing. And then the Most High like spin the block. So, and then I may end off in the UK. I can't 100% confirm yet, but we may add one UK.
Try and make it around March, because I'll be in London at that time.
Yeah?
We want to see Usher in
Okay.
London in March,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's going to be from Houston to the UK.
Yeah, and then I'm about to release my book next month. The book is called Sit Yourself Down.
Nice. Okay, so what can we expect in the book? This is a biography?
No, it's a self-help mixed with poetry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just my thoughts, and result of me sitting down. Free thoughts, free flow.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like I thrive the most, when I can just think.
Right.
So,
Well, 2025 is up from here. 2024 was about elevation, but this is going to be elevation 2.0. Obviously, things are great. The blessings are good. The team is expanding.
yeah. We and it's all independent. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't no labels.
Which is winning right now.
Yeah. Nah, DIY is it, and I take pride in saying that I'm leading that charge. Everything people see me do, I put up my own money, and I'm willing to bet on myself 100%.
In closing, for all the young creators and creatives, what advice would you share with them?
Emancipate yourself, liberate yourself, and then do it yourself. And I know that's hard, because the society has encouraged, this idea of having to go through channels in order to. But when you connected to the source of just God, then that source is now activated in you. And I feel like we have everything we need inside of us. I know we was taught that everything is extracted from us. I know you was taught that you was lost, and that you crazy. I know, but that's your genius. You know what I mean? And you activate that genius, and everything is inside of you, and it's gonna attract you to the right people at the right time, in the right places. So.
If we would have put a beat underneath that, we would have had a second song in here today.
You heard me? Yo, peace. It's AJ McQueen, and that's me versus me.